He was the lead suspect in one of West Michigan's most notorious child murders, the killing of 11-year-old Jodi Parrack in 2007. In a special report last night, Target 8 showed you the videotaped interrogations of Raymond McCann that helped land him in prison for perjury.
But it did raise the question of who told the biggest lies, McCann or the detectives interrogating him. Well, tonight we took our investigation to a criminal justice expert who says police were bullying McCann, and we reached out to those behind the investigation.
Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker joins us right now in studio. Ken.
Brian and Sue, we shared some of the interrogation videos with a criminal justice professor at Grand Valley State University who is a detective in the United Kingdom, where police are not allowed to lie to suspects.
I don't lie.
I don't lie.
I tell the truth. And there is absolutely no doubt that you put her there.
That is a deliberate lie. It's within the parameters of what is allowed in the interview, but
not the UK, you'd not have been able to do that?
No way. No, I would have been grossly criticized by trying to do that. I would have been pulled from the case.
GVSU criminal justice professor Brian Kingshott spent 32 years in police work in the United Kingdom, was trained at the London Metropolitan Police Detective Training School.
We're looking for the truth. That's all we're looking for. We want the truth. Sometimes the truth takes us where we don't want to go, but it's not up to me.
At our request, he watched some of the more than 7 hours of video recorded interrogations obtained by Target 8 of Raymond McCann as police zeroed in on him.
And we know, without a doubt,
police lied repeatedly in the interrogation, saying they had physical evidence McCann had touched Jodi, saying they knew he had dumped her body, and that they had quote-unquote insurmountable evidence against him. All lies that are perfectly legal in the U.S., but not in the U.K.
that is the exact point that I can put you that day, within a 7-meter radius. That's not very big, right?
They say they can put him within 7 meters of where the body was.
Of where her body was.
Before the body was found.
This is unbelievable that you can just make up this. I mean, to me, these lies are not even credible.
The criminal justice professor also questioned why police kept suggesting scenarios.
You have to hide the body because you panicked. What we're saying is you found her, and I know it was an accident. We can't spoon feed it, but trust me when I tell you.
Well, they are. That's what they're doing.
Listen to me when I tell you. I know
That's what they're doing. They're suggesting that time and time again. They didn't want information from him. They didn't want anything from him. They had a scenario that they wanted him to agree with and to admit to. That's all they wanted.
The problem, he says, with police lies and suggestions is they sometimes lead to false confessions. But in this case,
Guys, I didn't find her, I didn't put her there, didn't kill her.
Raymond McCann stood his ground 86 times. But the interrogations helped lead to perjury charges against McCann and landed him in prison for 20 months.
It doesn't appear that what he's saying is a deliberate lie. Some of it may be confused. I would be confused after being put through all these scenarios.
Michigan State Police, which conducted most of those interviews, refused to go on camera but sent Target 8 a written statement. They said the interrogation techniques were quote-unquote accepted in legal methods.
Listen, that's what I'm trying
Constantine Police Chief Mark Honeysett, who questioned McCann in prison after Daniel Furlong confessed to killing Jodi and acting alone, says he still questions if McCann was involved.
I'm not convinced one way or the other.
We have 7 hours of interviews that we're going through. We're going to air a lot of that.
That's fine.
That they told him all kinds of different suggestions that, you know, he killed her.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you. St. Joseph County Prosecutor John McDonough, who filed those perjury charges against McCann that sent him to prison, literally walked away and wouldn't talk to us.
Put your microphone down.
The GVSU professor says cases like these show a need for change.
It's bullying. There's no other way of putting it. It is bullying. But as I say, the U.S. law allows this to occur. The detectives are doing what is within the parameters of what they've been taught or what they've perceived to be the correct way to do it. So it's more a challenge to the criminal justice system to say this type of system is wrong. We need to change it.
Now, while the Constantine chief says he's not convinced that McCann wasn't involved, the state police statement said it was convinced that Daniel Furlong acted alone, for the first time in writing, clearing McCann. The professor tells us the tapes reinforce just how important it is to have a lawyer, even if you're innocent.